My name is Sandra Holt, and I'm the proud owner of 2 previously feral cats. I actually acquired them over a few months. This small, skinny little kitten showed up in my garden. I would throw food to it, but no way would it come near me. Then one day, I saw this little cat with a kitten in her mouth, so I realized she obviously was old enough to have her own babies. So I then contacted the Feral Cat Rescue Society, and they provided me with a trap and told me how to go about catching her, which after many unsuccessful tries, I caught her and the baby. I then went to the animal shelter and they took care of them. They gave them shots, spayed them at a very reasonable cost. I brought them home and released them immediately, and they continued to stay around the house for the next few months. And now, after 14 months, baby is completely tame, comes and goes in the house, and is a wonderful cat. Mama is better, but she still retains a lot of her feral ways and does not like strangers, will come to me and no one else. I can stroke her, but I daren't try to pick her up. She would wrap herself around me and bite or scratch. So she's never really become fully domesticated as her baby has. I've had cats all the time, but never feral ones. They are much smaller. When you have a domesticated cat, they're quite big and chubby and lazy and comfortable to be around. But feral ones, they tend to be small, their frames, and they're always antsy, never relaxed, never stay still for very long. So really, it's a labor of love. I take care of them. I can't say that they are great pets. They're pretty to look at, and that's about it. But I willingly feed and look after them because I happen to love cats.
I'm Daryl Bullis, and I found 2 cats jumping in and out of my trash can about 4 years ago. The first thing we did was call the city, and the city said that any feral animal they put down. So then I called my vet, and my vet said they wouldn't take any feral animal. So then I started calling around asking people and talking to people, and every vet I called or talked to said the same thing, that they wouldn't help me with a feral animal. So a neighbor right there, that house right there, gave me the phone number, went online, pulled up the phone number, and we called the lady, and she said that she could help us. And what she did was, she made an appointment, brought me 2 cages over, we put a sardine in it, and we caught the 2 wild cats in about 15 minutes. We kept them overnight, and then at 8 o'clock in the morning, we went to get in line. And as soon as we showed up, the feral city came out and let us go in the front of the line. So the first thing they did was they tested them, and I paid to make sure they didn't have that cat leukemia. And they both came out clean. So then they neutered and spaded them, and I think I paid maybe $30 to neuter and $35 to spade, which is very affordable. And then they cut the tips of the ears off so that if the city came out and found them, they wouldn't haul them away or take them away. 4 years later, I put food out for them still. They're moderately friendly to me, but no one else could pick them up or touch them without getting hurt. I enjoy them because there's no maintenance. But meanwhile, we found another wild one under the house. And this was a gray cat, no tail, and we went online and it was called a minx. And ironically, the first thing it said under the caption was genetically friendly. And without any training, anything at all, it walked right in the house. It said, "I own this place," and it's the friendliest animal we've ever had. It lives inside, it uses the litter box, it's obnoxious. It rubs itself all over your face and demands to be petted, and owns the house. And that's my story about feral cats.
Hi, my name is Beverly, and I'm a volunteer coordinator for Friends of Feral Felines, which is a nonprofit group in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. We offer low-cost spay and neuter services to caretakers throughout the area. We rely solely on donations from the public. We also do some fundraisers to raise some money during the year at Speed Street and at Barnes & Noble book wrapping. And all the funds that are collected go towards spay and neuter services. We also have some fundraisers that we donate specifically towards equipment because traps are very expensive. They're about $80 a piece. And we divide those up and keep them among us to loan out for free when a caretaker wants to spay and neuter a cat. We've been in existence since December of 1998, and this year of 2012, we're working on our 14,000th cat. The ones that are healthy get put back, and those who have feline AIDS or leukemia or just are sick get put down humanely. And we work with local vets, Animal Care and Control, and Charlotte Humane Society. We have a very good relationship with both of them, and they do most of our cats for us today. This is one feeding station area in Charlotte, and you can see we have a feeding station here to keep the food out of the rain. We have some shelters here that are filled with hay and cleaned out twice a year, so the cats have someplace to go in inclement weather. But they have lots of woods, and since they've eaten right now, they're back there somewhere, laying down, collecting the last rays of the sun.